Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to add an attachment to a discussion board. Sometimes your instructor will ask you to use a discussion board to post papers or questions that you've done in like a Word document. And the discussion board actually has capabilities to be doing this. So if your instructor asks you to do this in the discussion board, this is what you need to do. First of all, you need to look over on the left side of the screen where the navigation menu is, and you'll notice that usually there's a discussion board button, and you need to go ahead and click that. You'll get to the discussion board, and you'll notice you'll need to scroll down to whatever discussion your instructor wants you to use for to post your paper. So if you go to that, um, you'll want to add a new thread usually to add an attachment. So up here in the toolbar, you'll see this little plus and then thread. So you'll click that. And if you've done a discussion board post before, you're going to do the initial stuff the same way you've done. You're going to type a subject, so maybe you'll say my paper. And then down here in the message box, you'll just type a message to your peers just saying, hey, here's my paper. Thanks for reviewing it. And then, so this is all normal. You've done this before if you've used discussion boards. To add an attachment, you need to scroll down to section 2 where it says attachments. And you're going to click the link here that says attach a file. And right away you'll get this little field and then a browse button. And you're going to need to find the file on your computer by clicking browse. So just search for the document on your computer, and then you'll click whenever you find it, you'll click it. It'll show up here, the file name will show up here in the box, and then you'll click open. And you'll notice now that the field has some text in it, and that just indicates that you selected the file. Once you're done with everything, then you're just going to go down here to the bottom right and click submit. And I do want to mention that sometimes it does take a little bit longer for larger files to upload. So it'll actually pause for a little bit and then and it'll look like it's not doing anything, but just let it sit there because if you have a pretty large file that you're attaching, it will take a little bit for it to go up. If it's a Word document that just has some text on it, then it should only take a few seconds. And so you'll notice here that here's the date and time that you uploaded, and you'll see the thread name that you titled it. If you want to go in and check to make sure that the file attached, you can click the link. You'll notice here that it does say there's an attachment, and the way you know that is by this little paper clip that's signified here. You'll scroll down to the bottom, and you'll notice that here is the attachment. This indicates an attachment, and the comment that I made in the box. So if you want to download this to make sure that everything looks okay, you can just click the link here, and you'll get a box that lets you, let you know what you want to do. So if you want to open it, you just click OK, and the file, will load up. And that's how you add an attachment to a discussion board.